First we have Joe Beans. And next we have Elizabeth Robinson, and she is escorted by Jacob Goodspeed. Next we have Parker Riggs and Elijah McCain. Next up is Sydney Beardsmore and Austin Hurt. Next we have Kritika Kaur and Caleb Madukas. Next up, Katie Ward and Graydon Harris. And we have Mock, and she is escorted by Mark Parker. And they're ready in their shades, Sophie Thomas and Nathan Lee. Next up is Kaylin Lynn and Caleb Boyer. Next we have Olivia Cisco, escorted by Wade Fufi, or better known as Wader. Let's welcome Maggie Armstrong, escorted by Spencer Pollard. Okay, we're going to get this quartet out here, and it is Maggie Harris, Gavin Glader, Madison Davis, and Seth Thompson. And next up we have Grace Dickerson, and she's escorted by Caden Moore. Let's welcome Angel Rumor and Lane Johnson. Next up, we have Chloe Case, escorted by Clayton Piper. And now we have Haley South, escorted by Tyler Mathis. Next up, Alyssa Ratliff, escorted by Trent Sexton. Let's welcome Haley Lawson and Davey Atkins. Next we have Sarah Winans, Braden Horsley, and Ella Tedrow. Let's welcome Kirsten Beekman and Christian Mossbarger. Next we have Faith Sparks, escorted by Blake Deddy. Let's welcome Kylie Strong and Pearson McGraw. Next up is Jenna Thompson, escorted by Aiden Judd. Next up is Ella Robinson, escorted by Mitch Green. And now let's welcome Maddie Adams and Chris Rollins. Next we have Lydia Brown, escorted by Lance Hexel. Next up is Ryan Bond, and she's escorted by Will Armstrong. Now, let's welcome Kayla Barker and Zane Acton. Next up is Julia Clark, escorted by Alex Stoller. Let's welcome Emma Little. And next we have Olivia Dickens, escorted by John Fashball. Next up, we have Trinity Trapp and Rose Nichols. Let's welcome Hannah Snyder. She's escorted by J.T. Barnett. Let's welcome Cameron Campbell and Jake Schrader. Next up is Jack Monroe. He's really dressed up tonight. And next we have Ty Reisinger. And now we have Katie Walker, escorted by Sean Williamson. Next up, Brooklyn Hart, escorted by Landon Shiland. And next we have Lydia Waddle, escorted by Drew Rife. Next up is Olivia McRae, escorted by Adam Pisick. Next up is Trista Howard and Reese Nichols. Next up is Arian Davis and Caleb Adkins. And they're ready in their shades. We have Dre Tannehill and Connor Snyder. Next up is Faith Thornsberry, escorted by Dawson Shoemaker. I'm sorry. And next we have Sophie Simonton, escorted by Jason McClellan. Next up, Chris Chandler is escorting Riley Brewster. Okay, we've got Emma Davis escorted by Caden Arrowwood. Next, we have Shelby Ray, escorted by Kyler Newland. Next, we have Aiden Peoples, escorted by Sam Carrier. Let's welcome Alex Ward and Kyle Rhodes. Next, we have Emma Hobbs, escorted by L.T. Jordan. And next up is Hannah Ramey, escorted by Maddox Bach. Let's welcome Carly Lambert. Let's welcome Kennedy Eigel and Tate Music. Next up is Amberly Rister, escorted by Jacob Bloomfield. Okay, I think this was going to steal the show for us. Let's welcome Trinity Shaw, Oliver Cutlip, and Alex Cutlip. And next up is Ayla Peden, escorted by Eric Patton. Next up, we have Bradley Blum. Let's welcome Emma Chauvelin, escorted by Noah Rexroad. Next up is Chelsea Massey and Jace Hurd. Let's welcome Izzy Smith and her escort, Oakley Birdba. Next up, we have Alani Schiller and Aaliyah Craves. And this trio is Trinity Shell, Kalia Woodruff, and Ayanna Tolliver. Next up is Hallie Oder, escorted by Wyatt Crabtree. Now let's welcome Hallie Foster and Casey McKenzie. Next up, we have Olivia Russell, escorted by Gabe Stevens. And now we have Abby Booker, escorted by Kinzer Murphy. Now let's welcome Susie Wall and Jace West. Let's welcome Laken Peterson and Jacob Sherrick. Next, we have Tabitha Walters, and she's escorted by Zach Green. Okay, now we have Josie Tackett and Alex Bowles. Next up, we have Bella Massey, escorted by Aiden Kelly. Kylie Snodgrass, escorted by Kay Carroll. Now let's welcome Jada Witt, escorted by Ryan Thompson. And next we have Katrina Entler, escorted by Bradley Long. Now let's welcome Savannah Johnson, escorted by Austin Richards. Next we have Emma Martin, escorted by Braden Peoples.
No reaction.
Next up is Cheyenne Newton, escorted by Dakota Harris. Next we have Kendall Kearns, escorted by Hudson Kelly. Let's welcome Sinai Roberts and Penn Morrison. And let's welcome Olivia Cooper, escorted by Mark Stully, as I like to call him Markham. Now let's welcome Delaney Tackett and Logan Long. And next we have Brock Adams and Nate Welsh. Next we have Miracle Salmons and Cam McKenzie. Now let's welcome Mercedes Curtis Walker and Hunter Honline. Next up is Harrison Henshaw. Well, here's another showstopper. We have Madison Taylor and Cheyenne Rigsby, escorted by Grayson Taylor. Now let's welcome Leslie Preston and Britton Christweiser. Next up is Ashley Smith, escorted by Jacob DePriest. Now let's welcome Jaden Steele and Blaze Reeder. Next up is Caitlin Miller, escorted by Jack Pfeiffer. Now let's welcome Abby DeSoni and Chase Blum. Next up is Montana Lee, escorted by Isaac Smith. Let's welcome Morgan Crabtree, escorted by Drake Teeters.
Just like her. Do you see that, Ray?
Next up, we have Caitlin Sexton and Brooklyn Harris. Now let's welcome Justice Simmons and Isaiah Lowry. Next we have Paisley Alderman, escorted by Cody Glass. Now let's welcome Paige Howard and Keegan Smith. Now let's welcome Kalia Shilan and Noah Clifton. And next we have Kayla Abder, Thomas Knowles, Zeke Fife, and Wyatt Kingery. Now let's welcome Grace Root and Grant Knoll. Next up is Taylor McClellan, escorted by Dallas Downs. And next we have Kelly Stewart, escorted by Peyton Harris. Now let's welcome Bailey Baltimore and Kaiden Potts. Next is Maddie Kingery and Jack Skurlitz. Next we have Brianna Large, escorted by Alex Hampton. And now we have me. I know you're so excited. I just want to say, I retired at the end of December of 2021. I've been doing this for a long time, but I worked 32 years for Waverly Schools. Best job I've ever had. And I'm helping them out just part-time this year, and then that's it. So you may be seeing someone new next year, but I've had so much fun, and I'm glad you all came. All the kids have a safe, fun night. Thank you.